Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be doing the Thanksgiving special because I'm pre-recording it 1.5 or 2 days earlier because I can, which will be on the day of Thanksgiving, the day or 2 days before I have Thanksgiving dinner myself. So let's get on to business. The first one up is this is an SCP one for a Patreon video. Side note, all credit goes to Gav for the artwork in this. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate you very much. Wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Mwah. Thank you, Gav, who has created the artwork for this. Anyways, let's get on to business. So, let's see. Here, no, that's not it. That's not it. Here it is. Here it is. Sorry. Anyways, let's get on to the disclaimers. Also, this is a Patreon video. Part 1, the next part is not safe for work, which will not be on YouTube. Anyways, this first part is a joint Thanksgiving dinner with Cain and Abel being Yandere for Jack. It is off the Beneath the Moonless Sky fanfic, but like an AU if Abel got better before and got back with Jack, sort of. It's complicated. Anyways, let's get on to the video. Disclaimer: Cain, aka SCP-073, and Abel, aka SCP-076, are not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. And they are not in a relationship with Jack Bright in canon. Again, this is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and shipping them is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Thank you. Disclaimer number 2. This is the Alpha Beta Omega AU, where Jack Bright had Abel's child. He is an Omega, and his son David Bright, an OC made by my patron and her partner. This is not to be taken seriously at all. This is not the main canon of the SCP universe. Thank you. And remember to separate fiction from reality and canon from canon. Thank you. Now let's get on to business. The joint Thanksgiving. David is 5 years old by now, and today was Thanksgiving. He was going to be with his mom, Jack Bright, to the first Bright and first family Thanksgiving, as well as Clef and Kondraki, but they've already been to the Thanksgivings before. Abel is a little more than a year. Sorry, I messed up the sentence. Abel, in a little more than a year ago, came back, and he was when he was pew-pewed to death. He, of course, came back to Jack right away and tried to be a part of his son's life. Jack was not having any of it until Abel could prove himself, and for 8 months he did. That is when Jack slowly has Abel back into their son's life. Of course, it was not easy, as Jack had started to sort of see Cain, Abel's older brother. Jack, when he told Abel. Sorry, my brain is not working. Jack, when he told Cain, told Abel. My brain is not working. Jack, when he told Abel, was shocked at how well it went. Sorry, scrolled too far. Ugh. I apologize. Okay, Jack, when he told Abel, was shocked at how well it went. He could see how angry and jealous Abel was. He did not want to hurt. But Abel did not hurt anyone or bring out any weapons. Although he did not my tongue does not want to work. I apologize. Although he did look like he wanted to unalive Cain. It was at this moment Jack could see that Abel was changing. So this was their first holiday officially, together with Abel and Cain as well, in the picture as well. David was dressed in comfy but smart clothing, and so was Jack in his simple dress shirt and his Thanksgiving jeans that David called his Pixar mom jeans, since they showed off his hips. Is Dad going to be there? David asks his mom, Jack Bright, as they walk down the hall. He is, but so is Uncle Cain and Uncle Seth. Jack says, as well as your aunts and uncles from my side of the family, not to mention Uncle Clef and Uncle Kondraki and their daughter. Sorry, I forgot to type that. Will Dad and Uncle Cain play nice? David asks his mom. Jack smiled. They better, or Mama Bear is going to smack their heads, Jack says overconfidently, and David nods. They made it to the Thanksgiving hall that they had, and David ran in to hug his aunts and uncles. Jack went to talk to his siblings as well. Jack was not the best cook, so he was in charge of paper towels, which he did remember to bring this year. Hey, it is hard being a single mom of a very smart and very energetic little boy like David. Jack was talking with his family when he saw Abel walk in and set down a dish that smelled just as good as the alpha. It reminded him of the spices that Abel smelled like. Abel smiled at Jack, but first went over and picked up his son, hugging him and then walking over to Jack with David in his arms. Hello, it is good to see you, my Omega, he says, making it clear his intentions to Jack. He was trying not to show, though, how much he wanted to kiss Jack, but David could tell. Cain came in shortly after with meats such as a ham and a turkey with no spices or herbs or anything. He would love to try most of the food, but he learned that it was better to bring his own ones, that it would not affect his anomaly since he can't have any plant life. Also, some of the others liked to have it as well, as it was good for sandwich leftovers, such as like left ham sandwiches and turkey sandwiches. At least that is what they have told him. Jack, Cain says, and walks over kissing Jack on the cheek. Jack blushed. Things between Jack and Cain were complicated, as well as it was with Jack and Abel. Since Jack, in the last 4 months, has been seeing both brothers, also, Cain and Abel are aware of this. They agreed to court Jack and maybe even share him if that is what Jack wanted. Of course, this was their first holiday together, and both of them wanted to bed Jack and make love to him. It would certainly not end well. Jack ended up being seated between Abel and Cain, while David was across from him, sitting next to TJ, talking about comic books and Pokemon cards. Seth was talking to them as well on the other side of TJ, and just got into Pokemon as well and started his collection. The dinner began and everything was going well. That was until the brothers both asked at the same time, "Who will you sleep with tonight, Jack?" They asked and then glared at each other. You will not be sleeping with my Omega, Cain, Abel snaps at his brother. You have only been here 4 months, Abel. I will be the one sleeping with my darling Jack, Cain says, and the two looked ready to go at it and fight. Yes, and you had him for over 5 years, Abel shoots back. Time to share. And why was he with me for 5 years, Abel? Cain shoots back, and Jack can feel the tension between the two brothers. Seth, what do you think? Jack asks, trying to soothe the two alphas. Forgot if Gav and Wicked made Cain and Abel. Cain an alpha. I know Abel's an alpha, though. Anyways, continue. Seth looked up from his Pokemon cards, and before he could say anything, Abel uh, had his hands around Cain's throat, and because of Cain's anomaly, he was also getting the effect of having his hand around his throat, going around the demonetizations. Jack was panicked, and Michael was drinking because there was not enough. He was paid not enough to deal with this. Clef and Kondraki were enjoying the show. Various other family members were shouting, and it was just chaos. That was until David threw two rolls at Cain and Abel's heads. He was standing on his chair with a very serious look on his face. Stop it, dummy heads. Today is the day about being thankful. You two should be thankful that my mama loves you both. Now share or leave, he says firmly, and is pointing at them. Everyone was dead silent, and David sat back down and tugged on Seth's sleeve of his arm. Want to trade? He asks, and he did not as want to trade? He asks as if he did not just command two dangerous SCPs like it was nothing. Most of the two families burst out into laughter and knew David was going to be a strong leader in Alpha someday. Also, Cain and Abel agreed to share Jack for the nights. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. Happy Thanksgiving as well. This is the Thanksgiving special. I thought it would be really cute. Them just arguing and then David being super, super cute. I hope that this was up to your par, Gav. And I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it and all that good stuff. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this, and happy Thanksgiving once again. And now, Patreon outro. Patreon outro. Thank you, Gav, for being my patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate you very, very much, and I hope that you all enjoyed this. And once again, I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Sorry, I picked the wrong song. I forgot the song that I usually do. I'm brain farting. I forgot what theme I use. Anyways, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro, baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro, and the secret outro question of the day is, what did you do for Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving? What was your meal like and all that? So anyways, comment that below. And stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.